Today is August 22nd. You know what that means? Halloween. Halloween time is kicked off here at Disneyland Resort. And yes, we're eating, I don't know, over 80 foods, I think.
Close to 100.
Quick disclaimer, we are invited media. We did receive gift cards for some of this, so we're going to be spending way more than the gift cards. We have two $50 gift cards for food. We're going to be spending hundreds more dollars, but just want to get that disclaimer out of the way. There's over 80 items. There's almost 100 items, actually, and I couldn't possibly do this by myself. So where's Tom? No. I have a new person I want to introduce you to. They always say bring in people that are better than you, and I think I've done that. So please welcome Eden to the team. Eden, hello.
Hello.
Eden's a little bit of a foodie, and I think
indeed.
she's going to be great here. So be kind to her. We are at Harbor Galley. The first item is pumpkin cookies. We got a six-pack.
About this one.
Six-pack for $7.79. They are fresh baked pumpkin cookies. That's the only description. They come in a little bag. I've seen them do it in a box here, I think, too. And separate from that, there's also a whipped cream cheese dip for $1.39. I think we should try the
really
cookies by themselves first and
agree.
rate them, and then we'll try them with the dip and see how we did. So
Perfect.
very soft here.
Ooh, very soft.
The middle's very soft.
And very
So,
warm still,
yeah,
too.
Still warm.
It's a very hot day in Anaheim today, so warm cookies.
Oh, these are fantastic.
Very
They
good.
really do taste like pumpkin pie.
They taste definitely like homemade,
Yeah.
and that's what they say. They're like fresh baked, and they definitely taste like you could make this in
Fresh
your grandmother's kitchen.
This is like my grandmother's pumpkin chiffon pie. I have a place, I haven't bit it. I'm going to try the cheese, or the whipped cream cheese dip. Looks like it's got nutmeg or something on top
It's
of it.
so gooey, the top layer.
We rate things between 1 and 7. We haven't chosen what the 7 things are, though. So we'd never do like 7 stars. It's like last Halloween was probably ghosts or something like that. We need something spooky. That they're 7 black cats.
7 Victor Geist.
7 Victor Geist, the organist on the Haunted Mansion. 1 out of between 1 and 7 Victor Geist will be our rankings of everything here, and we always start off strong here. I think it's a 7.
It's very good, and this whipped cream cheese, it's not really artificial tasting. I like that it's whipped and not like a frosting consistency.
Right.
So it's not too heavy on the already flavorful cookies. So I think that's not, I don't think this is a must get with the cookies.
No.
The cookies are amazing by themselves.
I think
This
the
is
cookies are a 7 on their own, but I think this is a 7. So they're not a 14 together. They're just a 7 still. But
I would agree.
usually what happens with these is you can maybe subtract points if this isn't as good. But
It's pretty good. I've
7's
definitely
all
had
in.
sickly sweet frosting here, and that is not one of them.
Right.
So I would
there
agree.
you have it. We're off to a good start. All right, Eden. What do you want to do first?
I feel like we should do
got
popcorn
two things.
first. It's easier.
They do this, it's like a $1.25 popcorn mix in. You got to buy popcorn and they mix it in for $1.25. Looks like it's got candy corn and M&Ms basically on top of
Are you sure that's
a little small handful of that. As you could probably see, it's not a lot.
Yeah,
So
it's not a lot at all. All right, try to get like a candy corn and a M&M. Get the full experience.
there's nothing special about this.
It tastes like M&Ms and candy corn on popcorn.
Yeah. And theme park popcorn is usually not great.
Little stale.
Really no value.
If you could bring in a bag of M&Ms and pour it on there.
Yeah. There's nothing interesting about this at all. I'm gonna give it a 2. What do you think? You have
I'm
the
gonna
voice
go
here.
3.
3.
I'm gonna go 3 just because it is a good flavor.
All right, we'll give you your 3. That is 3 Victor Geist. All right, next up we have the, what is it called? Straw-batty.
Straw-batty Churro.
Oh, wrong camera, Eric. Wrong phone. It's a Straw-batty Churro. It's a strawberry churro with a chocolate bat, basically.
That's already melting, very much. And it's specific to the churro cart here at the Haunted Mansion.
Only get it at the Haunted Mansion Churro Cart. Let me read the description, I'm sorry. It is strawberry-filled churro rolled in chocolate cookie dust and drizzled with cream cheese sauce, topped with a chocolate bat, who he has melted badly.
Very much
It's
so.
$7.50.
All right.
All right,
We
you go.
Cheers our churros.
Yep. Let's do it. Okay, the Straw-batty Churro is
Warm.
a little warm, a little
Very
gooey,
messy.
A little chewy here, but the flavors are good. The chocolate dust kind of overdoes it, dries it out a little. The strawberry taste is nice. The chocolate bat, he's dead. He's just melted.
The frosting on top is pretty much tasteless. kind of just there.
It's a cream cheese frosting, but it's standard on stuff here.
It's a lot of chocolate dust. Like it's way too much.
Yeah, it could be better, but
the strawberry isn't artificial, which is nice.
Yeah, it tastes nice. I don't know.
It's like a jelly donut. It kind of tastes like a jelly donut in chocolate dust.
Yeah, just a little dry because of that chocolate dust. I would say 4, 3 or 4.
I'd go 4. I'd say solid 4 on this.
4 Victor Geist out of 7.
Nice skirt.
We move on.
Yeah. Cool. All right, there we go.
Let's go. We going.
We going. It's okay.
All right, Eden. Royal Street Veranda, there were 3 items listed, but only 2 are available now. There's a vegetable salad and a meatball slider that'll be available September 3rd. But for now, all that's available is the pumpkin creme brulee cold brew, Joffrey's pumpkin creme brulee cold brew, pumpkin spice creamer and toffee chips, topped with a Jack Skellington chocolate decoration for $7.29. Jack is melting.
Melting and dripping.
This is absolutely as hot as I've ever been at Disneyland. It is brutal today.
It is very hot, very melty.
Right. Their cold brew, it might hit the spot. Usually their cold brews are kind of a weak spot here, so.
They're very sweet. They're
here, you want to go first? Go
sweet.
first.
Yeah. And that is no exception. That is very sweet.
Tastes very artificial.
Yeah.
It tastes like chemicals. I don't hate it though. Even though it tastes like chemicals, I think it's because it's hot. It's very refreshing. But
I might have to disagree on the refreshing, but it's okay. Yeah. I feel like it's a really chalky almost. Like there's almost a chalky element to it.
There is. It's a little gritty.
That's like gritty. Yeah, that's in it, and it's just. For me, that would not be in order again. I think they have a lot of great cold brews in Disneyland, and so I don't think you need to go out of your way to get this one, other than that it's very Instagrammable and cute.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the stuff on top? I don't even know what that is.
Eat Jack?
You eat Jack. I'll try this stuff. Okay.
Toffee chips or something?
Yeah. The topping is toffee, so it's very good. And the whipped cream is their typical whipped cream. How is Jack? A white
it's
chocolate.
It's like a white chocolate, yeah. Overall,
I'm going 2.
I'm not very impressed with it.
I would say 2 out of 7.
I think 2 is fair. 2 is fair.
Yeah. If you like something super sweet and want to wake up but don't mind a little grittiness, this is for you. And apparently Eric.
It is cooling me off. I just don't like it. But I keep drinking it. Is that weird?
I think you're just thirsty.
Yeah,
we need to get you some water.
All right, we go on.
All right, we go on.
Okay, Eden, tell us what we're eating next.
All right.
Actually, here's why I like Eden. She brought me back a cup of water and said, I'm giving you a cup of water so that you don't think that bad coffee tastes refreshing anymore.
I did say that. That is real. That did happen. Well, we need to hydrate. It's very, very hot. So first up, we have the Bride Sundae.
And we'll put this in the list of things that came out not looking like they look in the picture because maybe something fell over when they served it to us. We're not sure.
Yeah, and it's already like melting because of the hot fudge. So this is that, and it's supposed to be brownie cake, vanilla ice cream, cookies and cream, chocolate crumble, whipped topping, and chocolate sauce.
And this is from Golden Horseshoe, correct?
Yes, we are in Golden Horseshoe. We're starting with the ice cream that is currently melting.
What is crunchy in there? Oh, a chocolate crumble. That chocolate crumble is nice. Otherwise, it's pretty basic.
I mean, it tastes like a brownie with vanilla ice cream on it.
The ice cream is good.
The ice cream is good.
It's very basic.
Yeah.
$10. It is shareable.
It is shareable. I honestly am going to give it points for how big of a portion it is.
Yeah.
How shareable it is, and that they give you a pretty hefty scoop of ice cream, and that's a pretty big brownie. So you could definitely share this with 2 or 3 people for a dessert, and it's vanilla ice cream and a chocolate brownie, which is pretty much a crowd pleaser. So
yeah, like I want to mess with something that people like. The presentation failed for us, but I think the intended presentation looks pretty nice.
Yeah, if it comes out looking like it's supposed to, it's pretty cool. But
what do you think? 5?
I'd go 5 because
5.
I feel like it's cost per value. Like the value of it is pretty good, and it's pretty. It's tasty vanilla ice cream and a chocolate brownie. So I would go with a 5.
Stage door, next door.
All right.
We got this crazy.
This looks wild. It's the Monster Funnel Cake, which is green funnel cake, chocolate sauce, crumbled brownies, peanut butter candy pieces, and whipped cream in a Mickey shape. So points for flair, I guess.
I'm not sure. Like, I don't really like when they give you something that's kind of a hard thing to eat. Like this is. Am I just supposed to stuff my face with this? Am I
It's
supposed
like a
to
waffle.
like cut it?
It almost looks like a Belgian waffle.
It's
Like
very crispy for a funnel cake.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
I'm used to them being like a little crispy on the outside and then very soft.
That's like dense.
It's
Maybe
more
this
crispy
one's been
through.
sitting out. Is it warm?
It might be warming lamp warm, but it's not fresh warm.
You try to get a peanut butter piece on there for full.
No, it's like a Cheeto. No soft inner funnel cake. I don't think. I'll try another bite, I guess.
I don't know why it's green, other than that it's a monster cake, but there's no, I have to give it points for not having any weird flavor. Like it just tastes like funnel cake.
It almost
And
has
if
no flavor.
It's almost like no flavor.
Like a funnel cake, there's no powdered sugar. There's some of this chocolate crumble on it.
And then if you get a peanut butter M&M and there's not that many of them, or peanut butter candy piece, it's
Probably
a
a
nice
Reese's
little,
piece, yeah.
it's a nice little bonus, I guess. It boosts the flavor a little bit. But if you don't get an M&M, I can't imagine this is very exciting.
How much does that cost?
$10.29. So almost the same price, and I think the ice cream is a way better value, and it tastes better.
I think like
this is
Disneyland usually does a great job with snacks, especially versus Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
But Epcot funnel cakes destroy this. This is
Yeah.
like a 2.
Yeah, this is not, I would not get this again. I mean, it's big. Maybe kids would like it because it's not, it has
How
a
do you
big
eat it?
whipped cream Mickey on it.
Yeah.
They'd get messy.
I can barely cut it with a plastic knife. Like,
Yeah. Let's just hope that ours was a little stale and normally they come out a little.
yeah, not my favorite. And I was excited when I heard that we were going to eat a monster funnel cake. But
I know. What, did you try
Kind of a failure.
the chocolate on
Yeah,
top?
yeah.
Is it just brownie?
It's like just dry, kind of crumbly chocolate mess. Is it a brownie, I guess? Yeah.
I don't.
I'll mix it in with a piece of that Reese's piece. But
It's a brownie. Individually, the brownie itself is the best part, I think.
no.
So, I would go 2. Did
It's
you
still
say 2?
a 2. Yeah, 2.
I'm in line
Sorry,
for 2.
I hate to say it. It's a 2.
Yeah, get the Bride Sundae if you're looking for a dessert in Frontierland.
It's better, yep.
It's way better and more value.
We're sitting at Jolly Holiday, but we have stuff from a couple different places. This is the dog section. Oh, we have
Here for the dogs.
what is this? The potato corn dog? You want to read us? Or the I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I will happily
the-
read the description.
The chili cheese potato dog. Refreshment Corner's been doing these wild potato dog things for the last couple of years.
So this is a chili potato dog. It's a baked potato, all beef hot dog, spicy chili, cheese sauce, sour cream, green onion, and spicy corn chips. So we're gonna start with that one.
All right.
You want to try to
you
cut
got some
it?
knives and forks?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. I remember these being weird, but liking them before. So
They seem like a lot. It smells very good, so
Mm-hmm.
that's a good sign.
I'll do you one better. I think it tastes very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the addition of that like flaming hot Frito.
Yeah. Oh, I just got the flamin' hot Frito.
It gives it a little crunch, which is nice because there's not a lot of texture going on with the hot dog and the
Yeah.
baked potato. It's very soft.
Both soft, but flavor-wise, that packs a punch.
This is really good. And I know that we have kind of docked some other dishes because they weren't super shareable. This doesn't look shareable. It looks hard to eat, but actually once you dig into it, it's not too bad.
Because the baked potato is sturdy enough that it holds up when you cut into it. It's not messy
Right.
and falling everywhere. It's
just right.
It's just right. It's cooked really well so that you can dive into it like we are with a knife and fork and share it easily.
It looks weird. It tastes great. I'm thinking of a pretty high rating, but I think it's a 6 or a 7.
I think it's a 7.
Is it a 7?
I think
There
it's
you
a
have
7 because it kind of has all the elements, right?
Yeah.
Like it's really great flavor. There's lots of components. There's lots of textural difference. And
Spicy.
It's a little spicy, which is good for Disneyland because they don't always add some spice, but here they do it a little bit better sometimes than in Florida.
Well,
But yeah.
even that like ballpark nacho cheese, very low end, right? But
Yeah.
basic, but I think it complements everything perfectly.
And the chili is really good. We haven't talked about the chili yet, but the chili
Chili is great.
quite good, like most of their chili dogs.
Yeah. I
So-
think, yeah, 7. I think that's totally fair. This
I'm
is
team 7 on this one.
one of the best things we've had today.
I would agree. This might
Yeah.
be my favorite thing so far. All right, from chili dog to chili dog.
What
Just
is
in
this?
another
A
in
corn
another
dog?
form.
What is this?
Okay, so this is the chili cheese corn dog.
Chili cheese corn dog.
Now let me get the actual description. It is a classic corn dog topped with spicy chili, jalapeno, cilantro crema, cheddar cheese, crispy onions, served with your choice of side.
How much was it?
This one was $14.79.
That's pretty expensive for a corn dog, if I'm being honest. But
I would say so. How much was the other one? Let me check.
if Lee were here this year, like she came last year, she's a corn dog nut, but she also hates cilantro. She'd be very like conflicted, I think.
Yeah. Gotta steal my fork back from this side. The other one was $14.29, so very close in price. This is a much harder dish to share, but we're gonna do it.
My first bite was pretty bad because I had about this much breading. And once you got into it, cut it down. I think it's totally passable. It's not nearly as good as the potato dog.
Not even close.
Um,
How did the chili change so much?
I don't know if it's the same chili. I think also that flavor, that breading on the corn dog is just a little.
It's too sweet.
There's that sweetness.
I'm gonna try just the chili, cheese, crema, and onion right now, just to give it its own fair shot. Because the corn dog is a typical Disneyland corn dog, so if you know what those taste like, that's what that is.
I don't think it's bad. I think like a corn dog should be easier to eat than this.
Yeah. You couldn't eat this like a normal corn dog because everything would fall
Yeah.
off of it. Like,
Yeah.
ours had pretty much already fell into the boat. And I don't know if the crema's that great or
It's
the
a pretty
chili's
big
that
step
great.
down from the 7 at Refreshment Corner. I think this is like a 3.
I'm
3 or 4,
I'm
maybe
aligned,
maybe
I'm
a high
aligned
3.
on 3 on that.
3. All right, 3 Victor guys. We have one item left, and this I will tell you
I'm
up
gonna
front.
get that away.
This we commented it looks repulsive. This is what is this called?
This is
Strawberry
the
lemonade?
strawberry mango chili lemonade, and I think it's supposed to be like,
Look how it's separated, and the bottom is
Yeah.
just full of like thousands of. Is that seeds? I don't even know.
no, I think it's mango pieces.
mango chunks.
So it's lemonade infused with chamoy, strawberry syrup, and mango
Oh,
puree.
chamoy. All right.
So
Do we
My-
shake it up? Should we shake it up?
I
We
tried.
got a lid on it.
Go ahead. The
doesn't- you
picture,
couldn't really
the
do
picture
it.
is much more appetizing, but this is what it looked like when we got it.
It doesn't look good. You eat with your eyes first, but we'll give it a shot.
We will
Give
give
it a fair
a
shot.
Let me
take
try
the,
to.
take the lid off so we can stir it a little, though. I don't like chunky drinks. It's a hang
I'm
up
in
of
agreement
mine.
on that.
Yeah, hang up mine. Chunky drinks.
I don't want to chew my beverage.
No.
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 Oh God.
Chunky, chunky, chunky.
That
It's
is
like,
a.
You know how that coffee was kind of gritty?
Yeah.
This is like that to the nth degree. Like this is so much texture flying out of that straw.
It is more pulpy than a Chick-fil-A lemonade, I would say, and those are
Oh, yeah.
pretty pulpy.
Yeah, no, this
But
is.
it's like that consistency, like the same texture of a Chick-fil-A lemonade.
I
but
wish they would
more.
strain it or something. I'm sorry. It's very off-putting.
It's very off-putting in visual and mouthfeel, but I'm gonna give them the credit that
The flavor's not
it's a
bad.
pretty good flavor. I was just gonna say
The
I'm gonna
flavor
give them
itself-
credit that the flavor is quite good.
It's still for me like a 2.
It's not, yeah. It's the flavor isn't worth the experience of seeing it and drinking it.
And feeling. No.
I'm gonna give it one more shot from the top without anything. Try it from the top. It's significantly better.
Just like this video, we should take it from the top again.
Take it from the top.
It is a lot better with all that stuff.
Yeah, because you don't get any of the pulp puree, and you have the flavor of the pretty good strawberry lemonade that you can always get over at Little Red Wagon.
Yeah.
With just the hint of chamoy and mango.
Flavor's not bad. The texture,
So if you bring a strainer to the parks with
bring
you,
a strainer with you, and it's pretty good.
it's pretty good. But otherwise, a 2 is, I think, fair.
All right,
Because
we'll go with 2.
it's not terrible, but it's definitely not enjoyable. So I think this one's a 2. We kind of went all over the board for this round.
All right, Eden, happy day 2.
Happy day 2.
Still in the Halloween spirit?
Very much so.
All right.
I'm ready.
I said we would get better light, but it's
Little
cloudy
cloudy.
and rainy here at Disneyland.
Rain this morning, but hopefully no more rain the rest of the day.
Jolly holiday. There are 4 items, but only 3 of them are available in the morning.
Yeah.
So why
Be
don't you
back
tell us
for
what
the
we're going
other.
to eat?
So first up, we have our Pear Cherry Cheese Crumble, which is this guy right here. It's a pie shell filled with cheesecake, cherry filling, spiced pears, and finished with sliced pears on top, streusel, and caramel. I don't
Okay.
see the sliced pears on top, but we'll figure it out.
That might be sliced pears. Those are sliced pears.
Okay. That was $7.29.
Cherries are pretty tart.
Yeah.
Duh. It's very cold. It's probably a good way to start the day for some people. You know, get a piece of this like crust.
I really like the balance of the cherry to the pear, though. The pear is just subtle enough.
The pear just gives it the texture. I almost think they should have put the cherry on one side and the streusel in the middle and then the pear instead of the cherry next to the pear. But all in one bite, not bad.
All in one bite is pretty good. There's that same custard on the bottom layer.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that custard. It's good because that crust is a little bit dry, obviously, because it's like a tart crust. Basically, that custard kind of helps moisten everything up.
I fully agree. I actually think this is pretty good, honestly, for a good start with a mix of the pears, the tart, cherry, and the streusel. The streusel is better than the one over there yesterday, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think all in all, it's kind of a nice little compact dessert or breakfast if you're us.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think number wise? We're starting with like a 5 or
I'd say
maybe,
5.
Yeah, a good 5.
A good 5, a solid 5. I don't know
five.
if it's like straight to 6. Like I don't know what would make it a 6.
Whipped cream on top.
That
maybe.
is the right answer.
I don't know.
That is the right answer. I think I could do with just like a dollop, not a whole covering, but like a single dollop of whipped cream. I think would make it a 6. But pretty good.
Right.
And also I think a decent value for $7.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Next up.
Wow, this Pop-Tart.
This really very large homemade Pop-Tart with like gold flakes on it.
You can see in the footage they give us a tray for it, or a plate that's like twice the size of the actual tart. So it was like off to one side. It doesn't fit in here neatly. I guess if they did it lengthwise, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
They could have fit it like that.
They could have done it like that.
Looks like a piece of art.
Yeah. Framed artwork.
Okay, so the hazelnut brownie tart is hazelnut spread with brownie filling topped with purple cream cheese frosting, splatter, which I believe is the gold paint, chocolate moon, bat, and orange sprinkles. And this one is...
You have to get in there an inch or so before the filling starts. The table's a little shaky. We apologize.
We apologize. This is the hazelnut brownie tart is $5.99, so $6.
And once you get to the hazelnut, it's pretty solid.
The crust is pretty soft. Like it's not like a Pop-Tart at all.
Right, and because it was cold, I thought it might be kind of dry.
No, it's
but
very
actually,
moist.
it's pretty moist. I guess we should have got a knife, but
take a bite of it. Honestly,
yeah,
it might be the best.
Take a bite.
Take a bite. It might be the best way to get everything because I got the moon and the everything in there. I think the cream cheese is not overpowering. It's still well balanced. But chocolate hazelnut is more chocolatey than hazelnut, and it looks like there's like a cut. I can't tell if that's just the top layer of the crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
okay.
just top layer crust.
It's just soft. It's really soft.
It's softer than I thought, but it's obviously like firm enough to
hold.
Like there's no sag in that, right? It's
pretty solid for $6, I think.
For $6?
Your kid will love that.
I think it's like a 6 for $6.
I would say
6 out of 7.
6 out of 7 because it's well flavored, but not too much. It's simple but delicious. All right.
All right, this looks amazing. This wild bat.
Are we doing Are we doing them based on Victor Geist today as well?
Yeah, we just stick with Victor Geist through the whole season. 6
Victor Geist. All right, so this is our caramel apple cheesecake. Caramel cheesecake.
Apples. Caramel and apples. Imagine that combination.
Caramel cheesecake with caramelized apple filling, finished with caramel drip, orange white chocolate mousse, chocolate flakes, and a chocolate bat.
I'm definitely going to want to take a cross-section photo of this.
Okay.
I'm going to take a big bite. You got to get pretty far in there to get the apple. I think it's very good. I think it's very good. I don't always love these things.
I need another bite. I'm confused. I'm a little confused.
It's taking me a minute.
It's taking me a minute too.
Of the caramel apple, I'm getting a lot more caramel than apple.
Again, I was going to say this doesn't taste like apple.
No. I think it's very good though. It's almost a blessing that there's not that much apple flavor in it, or that even the cinnamon that you would expect with the apple.
Is this apple?
Yeah. Like I said, you have to get pretty far in there.
I'm going to try just
the apple filling is...
Oh, okay. That tastes like apple. real, like actually very, very good apple.
Actually, yeah. It took a minute to get there.
Like
but,
applesauce, like a natural applesauce. If
Right.
you ever had homemade applesauce, that's what that tastes like.
Yeah, it's not overpowering though. It's just really nice. It goes well with the caramel actually.
This is okay. The more I eat it, the more I like it. The first bite, I was like, "Wow, holy caramel sweet!" But like, it balances really well with the actual cheesecake. And then when you do get to that apple, it's very good.
You do have to get in there a little bit though. The apple doesn't start at the beginning. You gotta.
No, the
eat
apple
around.
itself, and there's a small like crust at the bottom. I don't know what they said what
Mm-hmm.
that crust is, but I think it's pretty good.
Again, I think we're pretty strong. I'm not ready to give this a 7,
Yeah, I would agree.
but I think it's a solid 6. Solid 6 out of 7. So we're off to a pretty strong start here at Jolly Holiday.
Jolly Holiday does good usually
Yeah.
with their options, and this is not a year that's not the case. So
Yeah, and we have I don't know how many more items left, but it's a lot.
it's a lot.
So we'll keep moving, Eden.
Let's keep going.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right, Eden, we just rope dropped Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree.
We did indeed rope drop.
It's actually kind of fun. They have the cast member comes down the ramp and hands a bell to a guest, and then that guest gets to rattle the bell and welcome everyone in when they drop the rope. So, what are we eating?
We are eating the cherry cobbler funnel cake fries, which
Okay.
is cinnamon sugar dusted funnel cake fries, cherry pie filling, vanilla ice cream, which is melting even though it's
In there
not that
somewhere,
hot,
yeah.
and streusel, more streusel, but again it looks like a different kind of streusel.
Yeah, this is.
I think I'm gonna go
This
fry.
is
You're
with
gonna
a
go. You're
fork.
gonna. Yeah.
I'm gonna just use the. I'm using the spoon as like a tool.
Okay. I'm
Like,
gonna try
not
to.
actually as the dining utensil. But
I'm gonna. Oh, these fries are kind of. Okay. We're gonna. Oh, okay. You clearly had the better method. We're gonna figure it out. The fries are less crispy than I thought they'd be. They're kind of soft, and I don't hate it.
No, they're great.
The cherry's very tart, but again, I don't hate it.
It's cherry pie filling. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna get. Where's this streusel? Oh, there you go. So they just had this for the 70th, which was peach cobbler. I gave it a 7. I remember because I was very excited at the end of that day to get something really good.
It's pretty good.
There we go. This is fresh. Obviously, they just opened.
That's true. This ice cream's good. It's that
Fork is
good.
probably a better move. Yeah.
I was like, the fork might be the win. Guys, we've tried all 3 methods of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
The fork is the winner.
First of all, it's a 7, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that might be the best dessert we've had so far.
Yeah. Their funnel cake fries here are fantastic. That ice cream. Look, I'm a sucker for ice cream too, so.
Me too.
Let me eat my 15th fry or whatever this is.
This funnel cake is like
Carry on.
night and day to the monster funnel cake we had yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was kind of stale, not very chewy in a good
Right.
way, and kind of hard on the end. You said it was like Fritos or Cheetos. You said it was Cheetos. So this is night and day when it comes to funnel cake. And if you're in the mood, hankering for a funnel cake, this is a way better option.
Pardon me for just being gross and eating this whole time while you're talking, but I
No,
agree.
you're good. They're good.
Eden, you're doing great.
You can tell they're a
Tell people.
7.
You can tell they're a 7. I'm actually still eating it.
He's
and
still
I have to eat
going.
79 million things today.
I know,
All right,
I would-
Opening this straw is going to be harder.
Oh yeah, all right, moving on to our next. Oh, just for consistency, these are $10.29 for the cherry cobbler funnel cake fries, and I think it's worth it.
All right.
This is the mint chip cold brew, and I'm cautiously optimistic. As a lover of mint chocolate chip ice cream, that's what this is.
Yes,
So-
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream too. I'm concerned that where's the train? It's not very full. Like they didn't top it off. So the photos you'll see, there's like they could have given us another like half inch or more
Yeah.
of this, but I guess
It looks like someone took a sip out of it already.
We'll try the cream first.
Yeah, so it's
foam.
mint chocolate chip ice
Oh.
cream, Joffrey's French roast cold brew coffee. So it's already elevated because it's
Right.
Joffrey's cold brew. And then a cream topper with chocolate chips on it. You sounded like you enjoyed that.
Very good.
You did. Spoiler alert, he did. Whoa.
The foam is fantastic.
Whoa.
Oh, you sunk the.
I sunk it. I'm going
you sunk
hard.
the ice cream.
All right.
Go.
Wow. Wow. This one, first of all, really tastes like coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So like the cold brew is coffee, if that's what you're looking for. And the mint chocolate chip is just like a float. It's like a coffee float.
Yeah.
That's pretty
using it like
clever. That mint flavor mixed with the coffee is
so good. And it's good mint chocolate chip ice cream. Hedge a guess that it's the same ice cream they use in Gibson Girl, maybe?
I'm wondering
Kind of tastes like it.
if this, I think it might be a 7.
I do too. I was like, were we gonna really say these are both 7s after Jolly Holiday, which were also 2
It's our
7s?
first, all 7s.
This is our first all 7 for sure, because I think there was some 6s over there, but
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are both a highlight. Totally worth your time to come here to Hungry Bear and relax.
I fully
Next
agree.
to the railroad or riverboat over there if you prefer.
It's my favorite chill spot for a quick service restaurant
Teddy
in the
bar
park.
right here over our shoulder watching over us.
Absolutely.
I'm
7.
huge fan. 7.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
We're probably gonna finish this. So 2 7s at Hungry Bear, definitely a worthwhile stop for the Halloween
And
food.
Sugar High coming on.
Loading.
All right, Rancho del Zocalo. Eden, tell us what we got.
Well, first up, let me get to the picture. We have the Chick or Treat Mulita. I think I'm
Okay.
saying that right. It's the cheesy blue corn tortilla with refried beans, chicken tinga, crema, cotija cheese, and spicy pickled onions served with tortilla chips. And I think this looks like a blistered serrano. I don't know what this side is, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna go with the chip, I think.
Again, you're thinking in 4 dimensions.
I'm thinking
You're way
in
ahead
four-
of me.
I just thought this was the easy, again, the vehicle to the. This is good. I think this is very good. One more for, science, accuracy.
We could definitely eat this whole thing.
We could eat this whole thing. Just trying to get the sum of all its parts. So we got peppers, we got the onions, the refried beans, which are very good for mass-produced refried beans.
Oh, that spice is hitting now.
I know. That's way too big of a bite.
For savory things we've eaten, this might be the best one.
I am in agreement.
No controversy here at all. It's a 7.
Yeah.
The question is it the best thing we've had? From savory, I think it might be.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's comparable is that jacket potato hot dog from Refreshment Corner.
For
It
the
was really
chili
good.
cheese potato dog.
Yeah, it was very good.
I think this is better. This is such great flavor. Really like a late hitting spicy heat,
And in the way
but
that
not
it's
overwhelming.
yeah, it's like the way that it's rumbling under the surface.
Yeah.
So it's not overpowering the flavors of the crema and the cotija cheese and the refried beans and the pickled onions and just all of the elements of the main chicken tinga.
Yeah.
Well done.
And this blue corn tortilla, I would say in the light in there, it kind of looked like hamburger patties or something they're putting
It
on here.
did.
but
It
it's
did look
actually
like a
delicious.
hamburger patty. I'm gonna try just this by itself.
We're gonna finish the whole thing.
I know. I just want to try this by itself.
We have dozens of things left to eat. 7, easily a 7. We should wash it down now.
We should. Let's
If only they had a
jump on.
drink available for us.
Look at that.
Look at this. The cast member warned us that she wasn't a big fan of this drink.
She did say that as we were checking out. She's like, it's kind of weird. This is the Hibiscus-Pomegranate Cooler, spiced hibiscus tea, pomegranate and orange juices, and honey. So almost pog juice.
Maybe it's the honey. I'm getting potpourri. It's very floral
It's
but
very
is there
floral.
cinnamon in there?
Spiced hibiscus. It's
Yeah,
the
the
tea.
spice. Yeah.
It's the tea. I taste tea more than anything else. I drink a lot of different flavored herbal teas, and that's kind of what this tastes like. The tea is definitely the number one flavor, the hibiscus tea. And then the pomegranate and the orange juice is just kind of fruity
That's-
notes to round it out.
That spiciness in the tea is what I'm getting. The notes of spice.
For sure. It's almost Christmassy more than fall.
Yeah, it feels like a holiday drink.
Yeah, I would say Yuletide over spooky.
It is nice and cool. Kind
Refreshing.
of like the thing we had yesterday at the watermelon. I wish there was something to give it a little pop, little carbonation.
Again,
or
I think
something,
it's missing citrus. I know it's
Yeah.
orange, but it's missing a lime
Yeah.
or like a lemon.
It's still good. It's just not great. I think
6?
it's like a
5?
I think it's like a 5.
5? Okay. I'm in agreement on 5. I could finish this, but it's also you have to like tea because it's definitely hibiscus spicy tea is the main notes.
All right. Now for dessert.
Ooh, and bubbles.
And there's bubbles everywhere. It is a blustery, bubbly day here at Disneyland.
Honestly, kind of the best options. Oh,
we got stuff flying
we
everywhere.
have stuff flying and bubbles.
All right.
Okay, we will pick that up. I promise no litter here.
I've got my foot on it.
We have the Mickey-shaped pumpkin salted Dulce cream puff. That is a long title. It is what looks to be a pumpkin cookie filled with pumpkin mousse and salted dulce de leche. So again, caramel, this one's $8.79. I realized I haven't been giving you prices. This one is $8.79. The beverage was $7.29, the pomegranate cooler, and the Chick or Treat Mulita was $12.99, so $13 for that. It's very worth it. Oh, it's soft. Oh,
Yeah.
it's soft. Okay. It also has some like gold, flaky little
flakes.
sprinkle things on there.
I can't decide. My first bite, I felt like a savory type of something, but I don't feel it anymore.
What's the crunchy thing?
I don't know.
Is it? I think there's white. Can we flip it over?
There is like a white chocolate bottom
There's
to it
like-
or something. Oh, there's like a few. Here, let me photograph that. And
Yeah, there's like little white chocolate medallion that look like they're piped in.
yeah, like an eclair type of.
Yeah, like eclair type piping. So it's a little like
Yeah.
the crunch of breaking into a medallion, a white chocolate medallion, is at the bottom, and I wasn't expecting it. So I was like, "What is that?" And that was what I focused on.
Upload that just because it's weird.
The pumpkin mousse is pretty good. It's a typical mousse consistency. It's really it's chilly.
I would say for this
Kind
one,
of artificial pumpkin.
it's not, there's something. There's a weird taste that doesn't seem right.
I think it's the pumpkin mousse. Try just the pumpkin mousse. It's very artificial pumpkin to me, which is what I was not expecting from this. And the dulce de leche.
I don't understand. This isn't even. This is the white chocolate is not even piped. It's like a coin.
Yeah. But but they're not like perfectly
It's to plug.
round.
They use it to plug the hole where they injected the pumpkin mousse.
That's why. And then the dulce de leche cream, or
This is good. It's not great. I don't love it. Something about it. I think some people are really going to love this. I think after just having Hungry Bear,
yeah,
this is just a little
it's a little underwhelming.
confusing and underwhelming.
There's just a lot of flavors happening.
It's like a 3.
I'm in agreement on 3 because individually, like the dulce de leche is good by itself, but when it's mixed with that pumpkin mousse, it's a lot of flavor. And then the actual cookie though is okay.
It's all right.
I like the dough. But yeah,
It's fun.
3. It's
Yeah.
3. It's fine. I wouldn't get it again.
All right, we're at Alien Pizza Planet. How
We
you
are.
feeling?
Like this is a lot of items.
This is we're making a lot of progress.
We
I
are.
don't even know where to begin. What do you want to start with?
I don't know, salad, appetizer,
Okay.
dessert. Okay.
What are we eating?
This is the apple and pecan salad. It goes for $11.79. Mixed greens with frisee. I guess it's frisee, right?
Yeah.
Frisee, candied pecans, Granny Smith apple, feta cheese crumbles served with maple dressing. That sounds very good. Let's see if it tastes good. Oh, frisee is these things that look like dandelions, I think. It's a big one.
Pretty good. I like the candy pecans.
I know. Gotta get one of everything.
Get all your leaves in there.
Get all my leaves. Okay.
Not bad. That feta is good too.
Mm-hmm.
The feta with the candy pecans, I think, makes everything taste a little sweeter, and I don't really have any complaints.
No complaints. It's very
Pretty
fresh.
average.
I like the Granny Smith apples. It kind of adds not only texture, but a tart flavor that balances out the sweetness of the maple
A
dressing.
little crunch, a little tart.
And then the candied candied pecans with the cranberry is also a nice balance of texture and flavor. I'm pretty pleased with it.
What are you thinking? It's above average.
It's definitely above average, but it's not super special. But I'd go 5 because
Okay.
in a theme park where there's lots of heavy, savory foods, this
Yeah.
is light, fresh, and also pretty healthy.
Yeah.
And a flavorful option.
Yep.
There we go. Can you say 5?
5. What next? The pasta or the pizza? Or the
I like-
breadsticks?
I think one of these.
Breadsticks are going to be a dessert type item,
yes.
I think.
So you go. You pick.
Just a pizza since it's right here.
All right. I did
It's
get
right
us
next to me,
knives
so-
if you want to cut.
Even better.
So this is the Haunted Heatwave Pizza. Sorry, there's apples falling. This is the Haunted Heatwave Pizza. It goes for $9.49. It's spiced blush sauce topped with mozzarella and pepper jack, Italian sausage, classic and crispy cupped pepperoni, which is very funny on there, smoked bratwurst, sliced red Fresno chilies garnished with basil and hot honey drizzle. I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of hot honey on pizza. So
It's good, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
There's only the remnants of one Fresno pepper there.
That's okay. I'm going to avoid the Fresno, to be honest. Ooh, very drippy.
The constructionist pizza is not unlike Boardwalk pizza, right? Where you have that really large, like, butt of the crust, and it's a really sturdy, thick crust.
It's not as crispy as Boardwalk.
Not quite as crispy, but like same type of construction. Nothing wrong with it. It's spicy. If you want something spicy.
It's definitely spicy, but in, again, the like undercurrent way of spice from the hot honey and the Fresno chilies if you get one, but it's not covering the pizza, so you could avoid it if you wanted to avoid a Fresno chili. You can't avoid the hot honey, though. It's pretty much drizzled everywhere. I like it better than the Boardwalk pizza one, personally.
What do we give the Boardwalk one? A 4 or 5?
I don't remember. It was either a 4 or a 5.
No. I think this is about a 5. I think it's good slice of pizza for theme park, you know. Consider your setting, right? Don't compare this to your trip to Naples or something. But
however, it is $10 for one slice of pizza.
Yeah, that's going to knock it down one for me then.
Was the Boardwalk one also $10?
I don't know. We'll have to roll the tape.
Roll tape. Let us know if it's also $10.
It's if when the editor gets done finding the price, if it was
I could
less
find
than
it
this
if I had a minute.
$10, it's a 4, or no, it's a 5. If it's
If this is more expensive than Boardwalk, it's a 4 because
Right.
we have to knock it down a point
But
for how
if it
expensive
isn't,
is.
then
But
it's
if
a
it
5.
isn't, it's a 5 for flavor and composition and quality of crust. The cheese is pretty good too.
where the score means nothing and the rules are made up or whatever.
We made up the rules. Well, Tom made up the rules. Good
All right,
though.
Victor, guys.
We're 5 or 4. This is... I didn't even tell you what it is yet, sir. This is the spicy blush pasta. So another spicy thing. Lots of spice. Italian sausage and bell peppers served on chef's choice of pasta, tossed in a blush sauce and garnished with Parmesan and basil. I don't like tomato, so I'm avoiding the tomato, but I'll get the parm. Solid.
And the pasta's pretty firm. The al dente side.
Spiciness is making my nose run.
It's a little cold, which, look, sometimes we'll say that, right? We photograph things that take time, but I don't think we took enough time that this should be this cold.
Yeah, it probably didn't come out super hot. But I'm happy with the blush sauce, actually.
Yeah.
I think the blush sauce has a good balance of flavor. It's definitely spicy, though. Like, spicy.
The sauce is decent. Overall, this is a pretty basic, kind of boring pasta. Sausage has a kick. It's nicely presented. It's pretty to look at. Unremarkable, though. It's like a 4.
I'm going to say 4. I was going to say 4. I like it less than the pizza.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you like spicy pasta and you're wanting it in a theme park, this isn't a bad option. Okay, last but not least. And that was $14.49.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Wait, yeah, definitely 4. For $15?
Yeah.
Okay. The pumpkin spiced breadstick, $6.79. For 2 of them, they look like Olive Garden breadsticks, but they are breadsticks rolled in pumpkin spiced sugar, served with caramel cream cheese sauce.
They make a mess, right?
Dip. Oh, I probably should have tried it without. Here, I'll try it
Try
with.
one bite without. No, I'll try it with first. Makes sense.
With first.
Same,
'Cause
double dip. Yeah.
And also as it's intended.
Dipping sauce is great. Breadstick's a little dry. Taking effort to kind of get it down.
There's areas on the breadstick that don't have the pumpkin spice on it.
As it falls off.
And because it falls off. Because it's like butter battered and then probably rolled in the pumpkin spice. And if it doesn't have the pumpkin spice on it, it's kind of just stale white breadstick. So if you have the sauce and you have the pumpkin spice, it's pretty dang good. But if you're splitting this with someone, one person probably is getting a better experience than you are because of the distribution of pumpkin spice.
Even with the dipping sauce, it can't rescue you from the dry breadstick.
Yeah. 3? 4?
Yeah, it's like a 3. I was kind of excited for this. It seemed kind of clever and different. And it's pretty bad.
I think you also have to take points off for like the difference in experience, because the butt of the bread versus the center of the bread.
The butt is really bad, yeah.
The butt is not good. And then if you get like a centerpiece with a lot of crust on it, the pumpkin spice and a good dip, that's the best experience, but that's not an even.
Yeah, the breadsticks should be something that they can knock out of the park here. They make thousands of them a day. These are not good.
Very mass-produced tasting. Three.
All right, and we have a poll between us, but
don't mind the poll.
Tink. Things are starting to get weird here. Actually, there's something kind of normal. Some of these outdoor vending carts in Tomorrowland are a little wild.
We did a cart crawl and got 3 different things from 3 different carts here in Tomorrowland.
You want to start with the churro since it's the least weird?
Yes, okay. First up is our chocolate churro with creamy peanut butter dipping sauce. It's a classic churro rolled in chocolate flavored sugar, served with creamy peanut butter dipping sauce for $7.50. This is a messy segment.
I took that end. The peanut butter was getting more churro than a churro was getting peanut butter when I did it. Like, we left behind more churro in the peanut butter than there was peanut butter stuck to the churro. It's good.
This is good.
It's really fresh. Crispy, soft on the inside. Perfect Disneyland churro.
And the chocolate sauce or the chocolate sugar is not overpowering like what we had last time. We had a churro yesterday that had so much chocolate on it that it was just not well balanced. But I think it's great. It's just a hint of chocolate. And then this peanut butter sauce is very natural tasting. Mm-hmm. Like, it's literally just like it's not super sugary. It's not super artificial. I think it's a really well designed dessert.
I like these better when you control the amount of like sauce that goes on it than when they give you one that's slathered in different sauces already.
I fully agree. Did you try this by itself?
Yeah. I'll try it. I try it again. It's perfect.
Wow.
A churro 7? Can we give a churro a 7?
This even alone without the sauce is a 7.
Yep. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, now let's get weird, because this is pretty standard, right? Peanut butter, chocolate.
Do you want to introduce the popcorn?
Yeah, let's do the popcorn first. This is a weird one.
I don't know if you can see that.
Spicy Pickle popcorn. It's popcorn tossed with crushed hot cheese puffs and dill pickle seasoning. I'm going to tell you, this has, and you can probably see it in the B-roll, it actually has pickled juice on the exterior of the box. You can still see where it dried. They actually poured pickled juice in here, I think. They crushed the box doing it. But we film it as it's presented to us, so.
I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm a fan of
try to
pickles.
get a little of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos and a little of the popcorn, mix them together, see what we get.
Same with the candy. You got to get an equal distribution of ingredients.
That pickle taste is shocking when it first hits you, but it's not bad. A lot of people are into that.
I love it.
I think it's surprisingly very, very good.
Like, it's well done. And there's a lot of Cheetos in there.
Yeah.
Like, whew. And it's definitely a Flamin' Hot Cheeto. It is spicy on the back end, but unlike the Halloween trick, like the mix-in, this is like throughout. There's enough Cheetos throughout, and it's an even distribution.
They took basic theme park popcorn and really made it better.
Way better.
I really was a little scared of this. I think it's fantastic.
I think this is a 7 for me. I would get this again by myself.
A 7, theme park popcorn. I agree. It's perfect. They underfilled it a little bit, and it might have been because when they were fluffing and mixing things in, it settled down. And they crushed this, and they made the box look a little gross. But it's what's inside that counts, right? Isn't that what your mom taught you? It's what's inside that counts. And
don't judge a book by its cover. And this one we definitely judged by looking at it.
Yeah, no,
but
fantastic.
The flavors, real good. I'm gonna put this over here for me later.
Now it gets.
This
doesn't sound weird, but when you get it, when you put your hands on it and you look at it, you're like, what in the hell is going on here?
So this looks like what we just had crumbled up.
Like Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
That Flamin' Hot Cheeto crumble
There's
on
so
top.
much of it, I can make a Zen garden on top of this, right? I'm dragging my fork and leaving grooves in it. There's so much of this.
It's a lot. It is heavily saturated. This is the Supernova Pretzel. It's the jalapeno cheese-filled pretzel topped with spicy crumble and lime for $7.75. This is the one I'm scared of. I feel like it might be a lot.
I feel like it's just messy. The pretzel itself is slightly stale, but it's hard to know that because it's covered in so much stuff and has cheese inside it.
Surprisingly better than I thought it would be.
It's better than I thought it would be, but I think less is more. Like, I think they could have dusted this with this stuff and still gotten the same flavor, because most of it just falls off onto the plate.
And I don't even know if this is what most of the flavor is. I feel like most of the flavor is just that
Most of the flavor is that
cheese sauce.
jalapeno cheese inside the pretzel. You get the flaming hot, it's like kind of on your lips. You know what I mean? You get that like burning lips. But
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's entirely where it hits. Need some water, actually. Maybe more of that churro to calm my mouth. This is a lot of spicy food, back to back to back.
I can't hear you on the other side of that pole, Eden.
Hello over
What
there.
are you doing over there?
Hello over there. Honestly, better than I thought it would be.
Way better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a 2, and it's probably like a 5. Do you agree with a 5?
No, actually I do. That cheese,
maybe a 6?
The jalapeno cheese sauce is not fake cheese at all.
Right.
Like, it's really, it's piped in there.
I mean, it is, but it's good.
But not like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't taste like Velveeta or that like nacho.
Right, this is their standard like jalapeno cheese pretzel, I think. It's just, they put this Cheeto dust on top of it. And
if you like spicy, again.
it's, the spicy lesson.
It's definitely spicy.
What did we say it was?
5?
5. Okay.
5.
There you go. Okay, Eden, I think we're recording. I can't tell. Yeah, we're recording.
Yes, we are recording.
We're still divided. But they gave us 2 drinks on accident.
Well,
of this
yeah.
drink, and they're both melting. So
They're both melting quickly. So this is the Slushy with the glow cube. I don't know if you can see this here, but it's a Mickey, little white Mickey rainbow glow cube. So, blood orange, that's what it is. Blood orange Slushy. And it goes
you
for
need a spike
12,
to be sporked for that. You don't know what I'm talking about, but you will one day. Once you've worked here a long time, you'll understand.
$12.59
Ugh.
for the blood orange Slushy.
I squeezed the glass just enough to. Oh God. Ooh,
Tart.
that's tart.
Very tart. Very sour. I want to get like.
And I took a big old swig of that to try to get some of the watery part off the top, so that I could actually touch the.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's very. I'm trying to get the full description of the blood orange because it's quite okay. Yeah, it's just a raspberry drizzle. A raspberry drizzle makes this blood. I don't taste raspberry at all.
No, I taste.
I don't taste any raspberry at all. I'm gonna scrape the sides.
Yeah, scrape a little of that raspberry. I guess we'll do that. That's even more tart.
Yeah, I mean the raspberry's good, but artificial. But
This is very tart. If it's really hot out and you really want to just get an ice cream headache that you'll never get rid of, like swig one of these down real quick. Otherwise, like,
I think you would
a little
have a
much for me.
stomach ache
It's a little much for me.
for trying to finish one of these, just because of how tart it is. Maybe I don't know. It tastes like sour candy. I feel like I'm drinking like a Warheads slushy.
I was gonna say Warheads.
Like a orange
It's an
Warheads
awful lot.
slushy.
2?
Okay.
Slap pull. Ching.
Slap,
Ching.
ching. Yeah, 2.
All right.
For sure. Two Victor
Geist.
Geists on that
All right.
one.
All right.
Now
Is
we'll
this
find
just
one.
a hot dog that's not in a potato and it's not encased in like a corn batter or anything? It's just a hot dog?
No, it's just a hot dog with a fun little.
It does come with fries. They're just regular old theme park fries.
So this is the Haunted Hound Dog.
Okay.
It's served with your choice of French fries. It doesn't tell me anything else about it. Literally just that it's the Haunted Hound Dog. So I guess we're gonna have to deduce.
It is spooky.
It has chives on it. It has bacon on it. It has cheese, the yellow and orange cheese, like a Mexican cheese, and then some yellow mustard.
It's a mustardy.
And my guess is it's a mustard.
The bun to hot dog ratio is out of control on this. It is a gigantic bun, so it makes it taste really dry.
I'm a mess.
Because it is a very,
This is messy.
I don't know if you can tell how dry this bun is. You can probably guess just by looking at it. That's super dry bun. And now when you're an adult, you got the good rolls at the table, but at the kids' table, they give you the dry ones. That's how it was at my house.
It's so dry, I'm still struggling to get through it.
And the hot dog itself is pretty basic. This is,
The hot dog is fine. It's their typical hot dog. The roll is a lot. It's a lot of roll.
The amount of bun compared to hot dog is absurd.
And there's not enough
And
mustard.
it's dry.
There's not enough mustard to counteract how much bread there is.
No.
But the crispy onions and the cheese and the bacon on top is nice. But it's not
still like a 2 or a 3.
3. I have to go 3 because this was a 2.
Yeah.
And this is more, I could actually eat this.
You could just take the like sausage out of the hot dog and not deal with all that bun.
Or like half the bun.
Yeah.
Like half of the bun.
Yeah.
Make it a sandwich, cut the hot dog in half, cut the bun in half.
Right.
Yeah, 3.
3. All right.
Not offensive, but not great.
We're making progress. We're making progress. There we go. We're recording.
We have a shaker salad, so we gotta actually build
It's
it.
a Nicoise shaker salad. I don't even know what that means. I just know it's a French word that people say Nicoise all the time. The
there we
croutons
go.
are separate.
They come in a little baggie, and you gotta pour it on there. They almost look like wonton chips.
All right, now you can put your dressing in there.
Dijon mustard dressing.
It kind of has a vinegar odor to it.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing. That seems like a lot of
That
dressing.
takes a while. That takes a little time. All right.
Okay, and now we have to shake it like I'm a
You're gonna do like bartender shake?
I will. Oh my god, I will not. All right, I'm doing the whole bartender shake. All right.
I think you
I'd
got
say
it.
That's
I think you got
successful. Because there was egg and chicken and all that fun stuff on there. But this is actually kind of a fun way to do lunch. I was hating, and it's actually kind of fun. So there is a lot of dressing if you need it. Chicken, Nicoise, is that what you said? Shaker salad.
Nicoise.
Nicoise.
Oh yeah.
Chicken Nicoise shaker salad. Mixed greens, grilled chicken, hard-boiled eggs, green beans, cherry tomatoes, olive tamponade, potato chips. That's why. They're potato
I was gonna say
chips.
those things you said they look like wonton chips.
They look
like
wonton chips. Yeah, potato chips, like kettle potato chips, and a honey mustard dressing. And that was $11.49 in price. All right. This
The
olive,
dressing is pretty good.
That's a lot of olive. For someone who is not a fan of olive, that is a lot of
They know I
olive.
don't eat a lot of salads, but it's not bad. I got some in there.
I'm trying to get a little bit of everything. Okay, so I got egg, I got
Chicken.
I got green bean. Okay.
I like the dressing. I think the dressing makes it all taste nice. And it's fun. You got some exercise.
I know, we got some exercise. You get to make your own food.
Yeah.
I'm a little. The portion size for $12. That's what I'm a little iffy about, but
It's got protein. It's got like a
That's true.
meat in it, so.
that's true, and it's fresh.
And eggs. Yeah.
There's eggs. There's a lot of ingredients.
Chicken. There's a lot going on. Not a great value, but
4,
judging it
5?
on its own, I think it's like a 4.
Okay, 4. I'm good with the 4. The flavor is fine. It's a honey mustard dressing. It's not overpowering. It's not overwhelming. And I think the strongest flavor is the olive tamponade. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Eden. This item is just a dipping sauce. They sell it at the pretzel cart, but they say it's also for churros. So we got a
Yes.
pretzel and a churro.
To do both.
The classics.
Cover all of our
Right?
bases.
The classics.
Yeah, the caramel apple dipping sauce is diced apples with cinnamon and caramel sauce for $1.50 to add to your potentially churro or pretzel. So choose your own adventure. All right, we're starting with churro.
Churro's perfect. I like the sauce. I'm not sure how it's going to go on a pretzel, but
Yeah,
the cinnamon on the churro with the apples, I think, is nice.
it tastes just like that apple pie dessert
Yeah.
from yesterday. I think it's that same apple filling. Very sweet, but good.
But we also have the cinnamon already.
That's true. That's true. So it's double cinnamon.
Oh boy.
We're
This
gonna
could
get
go
an
either way.
ear. Gonna get an ear.
Go.
No, you know.
Oh,
you
I
go.
just I'm
Bite
still
into
like chewing
the-
a churro. Oh, you got a lot. There you go.
I know. I'm trying to give it the full experience of the.
This pretzel is borderline inedible without the sauce, and the sauce does make it much better.
It's a bit of a stale Mickey pretzel, but I like it better with the Mickey pretzel. And that may be a hot take.
You like the sauce better with the pretzel. I kind of agree. And I don't know why.
It's because since the pretzel just has that note of just the bread, the pretzel flavor, and just like the hint of salt, it actually lets the caramel apple shine through, and it doesn't overpower it. Whereas the cinnamon sugar on the churro kind of overpowers the sauce, or like they fight
Yeah.
for dominance of flavor.
I like it better on the pretzel because the pretzel needs it more.
That's another way.
It elevates the pretzel more than it elevates the churro.
I mean, I would agree with that fully.
So I think, I would probably get the cheese with the pretzel. This was unexpected. This is pretty good with the pretzel because otherwise the pretzel's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a weird combo. I don't think most people would consider putting them together, but...
It's a 3 or 4 though. Still like middle of the road from 3.
Yeah, I'd say for just the sauce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 3. A high 3.
High 3.
A high 3. Not a like you couldn't live without, but not a miss if you get.
All right, classic popcorn box. But a different presentation today. We're at Troubadour Tavern. Tell us what we're having.
Yes, and we were supposed to be reviewing the Bulgogi potato as well, but they are currently out, and they are expecting another order.
But they don't know when.
Sometime. So we will just be doing the Trigger Cheap popcorn today, and that is regular theme park popcorn topped with M&M milk chocolate candies, candy gummy worms, pretzel sticks, and candy corn.
So this is similar to that popcorn mix-in that we had yesterday over at the Haunted Mansion, but the addition of gummy worms and pretzels on top of candy corn and plain M&Ms.
And it looks like there's more of it in there, versus what we had yesterday, they kind of just threw on top.
Sprinkle a little on top.
This is actually like, mixed without.
Get a pretzel and then it'll be ready to go. All right, go ahead.
And it was $8.99 for pricing.
When we ordered it, they handed us a box. I don't know if that means they don't make each order fresh or if it was ready because it's mobile pickup. I don't know if they just have a box of these already mixed.
This popcorn does not feel fresh.
No, it doesn't seem fresh. I'm not a huge fan of the gummy worms. I like gummy worms, but gummy worms mixed in with like this popcorn and chocolate is kind of like, the gummy worm kind of ruins it.
It almost like, even though gummy worms don't taste like bubble gum or that kind of flavor, mixed with all this salty chocolatey, it's giving that, and I don't love that. I think the pretzel is a really wonderful added combo. Pretzel sticks are a little bit harder because they are long and you have to bite them in half. If they were regular small pretzels, I think they'd be better.
That's a really good point. I think they would shake out into a handful easier than the pretzel sticks, which not only are kind of harder to get into a handful, but they knock other things around.
Absolutely. And if they were like the little airplane pretzels that you get, like those tiny little ones, or like in a snack mix, those would be better. But the flavor of the pretzel is a nice addition. The gummy worms, though, I'm with you. Not here for the gummy worms. But a similar flavor profile to the other one, but kind of worse. Better and worse at the same time. So I don't know how, what did we rate the other one, 2?
It's better than that, maybe. I don't know, the gummy worms, I still think it's like a 2. 2 or 3, 2 or...
You eat so if you pick out the gummy worms, eat them by themselves, and keep the pretzels, it's definitely a 3.
Yeah. If you do a lot of extra work, it could be a 3. It's a 2 or a 3, you decide.
But it's exactly what you think it's going to taste like. Popcorn with candy.
I like every ingredient here. I'm even one of those people that I can tolerate candy corn. A lot of people don't like candy corn.
I like it with other things, not by itself.
I think it's fine. I just think, in general, the whole thing's kind of a miss for me. The flavors should work together a little better, that salty and sweet, and then when you add in the gummy worms, it's just this like from out of left field type of flavor.
Fully in agreement. And texture and flavor, not as a miss with the gummy worms. So 2 or 3, depending on how much work you want to do.
And no Bulgogi potato today, so our loss.
Our loss.
We got like 3 more places at Disneyland before we hop back over to DCA. You ready?
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Are you stoked?
I'm stoked.
You excited? Look at the excitement in her face.
Ready, let's go.
All right, Eden, here we are at Plaza.
We are at the Plaza Inn, and it is getting brighter. The clouds have gone, and it is quite bright here.
Ooh. Do you want to do the churro first, since we got that in a hub? We didn't get that here at Plaza? Okay.
So, the cast member told us that this is the citrus churro, tossed in citrus orange sugar, and it goes for $6.50. And you have with it the blueberry lemon dipping sauce, which is vanilla frosting mixed with blueberry compote. So I wonder where the lemon comes in, but
I guess I'm about to find out.
I guess you're about to find out. It's a fun color combo, and the dipping sauce is $1.50. All right, I'm gonna go churro just by itself first.
I should have done that.
No, you were smart not to do that. I do not like the orange sugar by itself.
You're about to not taste that once you dip it in this.
Okay.
The sauce is very powerful. I don't really know how I feel about it. It was a very powerful taste at first, and now like the churro on top of it.
Let me try one more little.
I think I hate it. Like I don't even, like I feel like I need to know another bite because I don't think I have the correct.
The sauce is powerful, powerful.
And like the worst parts of blueberry and lemon mixed together.
I don't get vanilla at all from that sauce.
Oh, I'm making
Oh, wait.
a mess.
There's a little. It's maybe the worst thing I've had today.
It's the worst thing we've
This is a
had
1.
the whole time.
This is a 1, maybe a 0. Let's give it a 1 to be nice.
It's a 1 because the churro is a churro.
Yeah.
And there's real fruit in there.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I'm a lot disappointed. That was awful.
Don't get that.
Now this stuff is wild looking.
Okay.
Where do you even start here?
All right. Sorry, resetting. Okay, so we have the German chocolate pie, the Tombstone chocolate cake, which is adorable and very Instagrammable, and more gummy worms. We just came from gummy worms.
Oh God.
And the poison apple cake, which honestly is scaring me a little bit, but we're gonna dive in. Where would you like to start?
Let's just start with this German apple.
Okay. This is the
What is
German
this?
chocolate pie.
German chocolate pie.
It's a flaky pie shell filled with layers of chocolate cake, chocolate crème, and German chocolate filling, topped with a chocolate drizzle and chocolate curls, which are very, very aesthetically pleasing. And the price of that one,
Does it have a lot of walnuts in it? What is that?
I say there's no mention of nuts.
Does German chocolate cake have walnuts in it? I don't know. You taste it. You tell me.
Maybe it has walnuts in it. I think it does. I think German chocolate cake does have walnuts in it.
Here, let me taste.
Okay. It is $8.29, the price of that.
Someone's screaming at their TV about not knowing what German chocolate cake has in it.
No,
but
I know
I'm
it
here.
has nuts in it. It might be pecans. If it's not walnuts, it's
Well, they're like crushed.
just walnuts.
Yeah. I don't really like walnuts.
Me either. So here's the thing. I don't like this,
I
but
don't
it's
like it
not
at all.
because it's bad. It's because I don't like nuts in desserts,
Yeah.
typically.
I don't know. It's like a 2.
It's kind of chewy. Like the nuts are kind of too chewy.
It's a 2. What do you think? Is it 2 okay?
A 2 is great.
All right. Now that you want the one you said was really Instagrammable and cute.
No, I want to end with this.
Okay.
I want to end with this one.
We'll do this poison apple cake.
I'm switching forks. Okay, this is, let me tell you what it is. The poison apple cake is red cinnamon cake with cream cheese, caramelized apple filling. I don't think we're getting away from that. Finished with red cream cheese buttercream frosting and green ganache.
I like this back of it with it has the like dripping poison.
Yeah,
Did you get that in your camera?
I did.
Yeah.
I do have that in the photos. It's very cool looking. It looks fire engine red.
I'm getting tired of apple filling, to be honest. Even though that cinnamon is coming through. Tastes kind of like apple cider to me.
What is that medicinal flavor on the chemical flavor on the back end? Is that the cinnamon? It's like artificial cinnamon.
It's got to be where it's coming from.
Or this green stuff. Or it's the green ganache.
This is great for like photography.
And not great for your mouth.
It's the icing, I think.
Wasn't the green, it's the red icing.
You found it? I got some, but I had green and red icing together.
It's the red. Oh my God. It tastes like only chemicals.
Yeah, it tastes like chemical cinnamon.
But what's the actual cake? I don't like that we have to keep taking items apart to taste them.
There's a lot going on
There's
here.
a lot of flavor. And there's these chocolate things
I don't.
in the
I think
back.
there are people that will like it. I just 3
Yes.
3 out of 7.
Do you remember that cupcake, the Headless Horseman cupcake from like 3 years ago at Mickey's Not So Scary?
I
and
know.
people didn't like that frosting?
Yeah.
That's exactly what this red frosting tastes like. Red 40. But
Red
3.
40.
I'm good with a 3.
3. All right.
3.
All right. Final item here is the Instagrammable. Wow. Apologies. We had that cavalcade go by. Now for the one that looks the most promising, maybe.
Yes, I'm also a fan of chocolate cake, so I'm excited about it. It is our Tombstone chocolate cake. Chocolate pound cake, whipped topping, Oreo dust, candied worms, topped with a Tombstone deco, which is basically just an emblem.
Decoupage.
Decoupage. It's $7.79, just like the poison apple cake. This looks simple and like it's for kids, so I'm hoping it's not crazy flavors. All
It's
mixed
a lot of
together.
whipped cream. I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna try to eat the cake without any cream. A little dry. It's got bounce to it, like it's well done. It's just maybe, do I have to eat the gummy worm? I know what it's going to taste.
Yeah, I don't think you have to eat the gummy worm.
I will, why not?
Take one for the team. I don't like the sprinkles. I know that's like annoying. It's an annoying thing to say, but the sprinkles are very like.
That was an aggressive crunch.
Yeah, aggressively crunchy, and there's like 4 different kinds of sprinkles. There's like the typical ice cream sprinkles, and then like the shots, like the balls.
No.
I don't like the sprinkles.
If that had been a chunk of vanilla ice cream in the middle instead of that whipped cream.
A la mode. If they had made this a la mode, that could have been a 7. Maybe not a 7. Maybe like a 5 or a 6.
As it stands, this is probably like a 4. 3, high 3, low 4.
I'm there. I'm disappointed in the pound cake element. Because I feel like pound cake usually has more density, more texture, more moisture, and this kind of just tastes like chocolate cake, like a chocolate cupcake.
Yeah.
So I'm a little disappointed that it's a pound cake. Oh wait, did you get this crust? It's like Oreo.
Yeah, I got some of that. The gooiness.
Like a gooey Oreo crust on top.
That part is good. Yeah.
I'm just making a mess.
I still think it's pretty like middle of the road, like a 4. I don't.
That's better. The top of the cake is much better. I'm gonna go 4.
4. There.
4 victors.
All right, we are back at Jolly Holiday. They didn't have this morning because it's lunch or dinner food, I guess. You want to tell us what we're eating, Eden?
Yes, for Jolly Holiday Afternoon Edition, we are having the bulgogi beef toasted with corn cheese soup. So we got our bulgogi beef anyway, even though we didn't get the potato at Troubadour Tavern.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's marinated beef, grilled onion, mozzarella, and kimchi aioli on sourdough with a corn cheese soup, and they don't give us more info on the corn cheese soup. So you'll have to take that as you will. Are you trying just the soup
It's
first?
extremely hot.
Okay.
I'm surprised it didn't melt the spoon.
There's also like an oil slick on top of it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on.
It almost looks like birria, like they poured some of the birria
Right.
sauce on top of it, or the consomme.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's a nice little accompaniment. And boy, the sandwich is kind of cut in half for us, but
Sort of. An attempt was made on a cut.
a knife was laid upon the sandwich. Was laid upon the sandwich at some point.
A knife was laid upon the sandwich. Okay.
It's like birria a little bit. Super savory.
Good.
It's good. I don't have a whole lot of words for it. The sourdough is nice. It's almost too crunchy. It's almost like a crouton sandwich.
I think maybe on the edges,
Yeah.
but I think your side is actually crispier than mine. Mine isn't.
Yeah.
Mine's just a toasted sourdough. And it's also like a little garlicky. Like they did a butter garlic on there, so it's almost like garlic bread toast, which adds a nice flavor to the bulgogi beef. Is it artichoke that's in there? Is that what that is?
Looks like it. I can't tell.
Let me confirm what I just read. No, it's grilled onion and aioli, kimchi aioli. The kimchi is not overpowering. Kimchi can be really robust in a flavor, but I feel like it's melded well with the aioli, so it's balanced to not overpower the beef. And the beef itself is cooked well.
This is
I
fine.
think. I'm gonna try just the beef.
This is tough when it's 90 degrees out and you're in the sun.
It's so hot.
Overall, like the thing as a whole though is a really nice meal, and it's totally shareable. You could absolutely have 2 people split this for dinner.
Should we dip it in the cheese sauce? No. It's
Go
probably
for
not.
it if you want
no,
to.
I imagine. No, it's too hot. I imagine you could dip it in the cheese sauce,
Yeah.
and it's a great idea to dip it in the cheese
The
sauce.
corn soup,
Sorry, the corn soup. I don't know why I'm saying that.
cheese sauce corn
Cheese
soup.
corn soup. It is a cheese corn soup, but that's probably very nice. But it's a little too hot for us to do that right now.
All right, so we both say what our ranking is on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
5. Oh, okay. You think 4? Why 4? Doesn't blow you away?
It didn't blow me away. It's okay. I could be persuaded to 5.
I could be persuaded
Especially after
to 4.
that stuff we just ate. Yeah, I think 4.5. Let's call it a 5. Let's be generous because we've been eating a lot. Sometimes our opinions
We
towards
get
the end of the
sweet.
day start going down because we're full and nothing seems appealing anymore.
I know, everything in the morning was like 7,
And I'm
6,
I'm like
7.
greasy and
Sticky.
it's
Sweaty.
gross. I need a bath.
We're at the bath level, like we got to with the
Right.
what was it, the turkey leg yesterday, where you
This
were
is
like
not
a
that
bib
bad.
in a bath.
This is not like that, but yeah.
A step up from that.
So
but yeah,
5.
it's just
Pretty good.
yeah. I just think it's a good sandwich, and the corn soup was just a nice add.
There we go. Hit the button. Eden, I have good news for you.
What is that?
This is our last item at Disneyland before we have to go clean up DCA and some of the hotel stuff.
Woo!
Are you excited?
Do we get like a champion
That
like
seemed
medal?
fake. It seemed fake.
No, it's great. We did a lot. We ate a lot, and I'm very proud of us. We cranked through it. It's not even 4 o'clock, and we're done with Disneyland.
And it looks like we have maybe a nice reward at the end. This is the Peach Sundae here at Tropical Hideaway. It's Dole Whip peach with caramel drizzle, topped with streusel and a peach ring. More streusel, more caramel, more streusel, more caramel. And this isn't a gummy worm. It's like a sour gummy peach gummy, like
Thanks.
life, like a
Life preserver.
life ring,
Life preserver, right?
lifesaver.
Yeah.
All right, dig in.
All right, I'm gonna do just the peach first.
I probably should have done that. I was too eager.
Peach, punch you in the face, peach. Like right there.
That is aggressive.
It's aggressive peach. All right, now I'm getting that streusel and that caramel. Make sure that I can get it.
This is absolutely the most powerful peach flavor I've ever had in my life.
Well, texturally, I don't know if streusel should go on Dole Whip.
Yeah.
Because like Dole Whip's not creamy like ice cream.
Right.
So for some reason there's like a dissonance with the streusel and the peach
I agree.
texture. However, I think the caramel streusel flavor makes the peach better.
It does.
Right?
Yeah, because when you get just the peach, I'm telling you, this is like
Punch you in the face.
A peach
Punch you
hammer
in
to the face.
A peach hammer to the face. Yeah, and I'm just making such a mess everywhere. But
Here, we'll tear this in half. Maybe.
wonderful.
Maybe not.
You got it.
Stretch Armstrong. All you kids that grew up in the 70s and 80s.
There you go.
And I'm a mess.
Get it nice and peachy. It's cold. And hard.
Like 3rd grade in Alaska. Cold and hard.
Okay.
It's a super aggressive flavor. I think it's getting better the more I eat it, the more my mouth is prepared for the peach flavor. But the first few bites are a little shocking, I would say.
I would not get the peach Dole Whip by itself at all.
Right.
Get it with the pineapple maybe and the swirl, or it as like this sundae, because like we said, the caramel and the streusel tone down that peach flavor.
If it were just the peach, I would have given it like a 2.
Yeah.
But I think it's elevated to like a 3 or maybe even a 4 with the streusel, which actually surprised me because I think the streusel pretty much has been a letdown everywhere today. I think it might be the hero here.
It might be the hero here. Even though the texture combo is a little bit weird, the flavor helps. I'm here with 4.
4. There you have it. We're going to hop to DCA. There are a few items we were unable to get. Number 1, there were meatball sliders and some sort of vegetable something at Royal Street Veranda that they will not have in September. 2, they did not have the Bulgogi at Troubadour Tavern. Also, Starbucks Market House. They said they were going to have a cookie butter biscuit or something like that, and they do not. They don't plan on getting it. So those may return at a later time. Maybe Eden will have to review them by herself.
If they come back, I will. I'll get them for you. Trying to see if there's anything else we missed. Nope.
This is it. We're off to DCA.
Yeah. No, we did. We got it. I just didn't check it out. We are good.
Okay.
We are off to DCA.
Hi, Eden.
Hello. How are
Day
you?
3.
Day 3.
We only have 2 places to. We're Sketchpad Cafe here in the Pixar Place Hotel. We have 3 items, 1 food, 2 drinks. So I feel like I can handle that.
We can handle it. You want to start with the giant cookie?
Yes, it's a giant cookie.
Okay. It is a large cookie. It's a limited edition giant chocolate chip cookie topped with salted caramel, chocolate sauce, and berry jam, and it goes for $12.
And it's presented in like a pizza box.
Yeah.
It's branded like Pixar Place, you see, but I wish they had branded it like with Pizza Planet. I think that would be cool. But maybe when I'm running the company. All right, cool.
All right, I'm gonna try to get this one because
it's basically just a giant wedge of chocolate chip cookie with different toppings.
Yeah, and it looks like almost an artist palette, like little.
Right. So actually, I took a bad piece because I wanted to get one of each topping. So.
The biggest piece. You got the biggest piece.
And I have some caramel, some chocolate, some jam.
Here we go.
The caramel looked a little dried out.
pretty good.
But it's pretty good. Chocolate's good. Jam. They did a good job. I think this is good. I like the presentation of this big cookie. You know, last time I was here, there was a big cupcake on the menu, and all they gave us was a regular cupcake. I roasted them because I came all the way over here for a giant cupcake and they didn't have it, but I think they still charge us for. I don't know. I was mean about it in a review. I think this is good. Was this expensive? I assume this is expensive.
Yeah, it was. What did I say? $12? Yeah, this was $12. The chocolate sauce tastes like Nutella though. The what's on top? It tastes almost hazelnutty. Not a complaint. I love Nutella, but it says it's just chocolate sauce, but it kind of tastes like Nutella. Either way, I think this is pretty good for what it is.
It's kind of chewy.
It was my least favorite of the 3 toppings. I like the caramel and the strawberry better.
The highlight, I think, which it looked like. It looked kind of like the worst, but
it looked like it was going to be bad, but it was actually because it's not like overly salted or overly stickly sweet. It's just a really nice.
This would be a fun opportunity to have a little dipping sauce, a little icing or something like that. You know how like, is it Papa John's that gives you like the little cup with the like garlic cheese or whatever? Like
I think all like Pizza Hut does too. They do like the frosting cup, I think, for their donuts.
Yeah.
Do they do donuts?
One
of them does it.
They're all doing everything now.
That's true.
As far as a rating, I think this is a solid like 5, maybe even a 6.
I'm right aligned with you because the actual cookie itself, we didn't even talk about that. We just talked about the toppings. It's like not dry. It's refrigerated, so I thought maybe it would be dry because they have to keep it refrigerated for all the toppings on it. But it's still kind of chewy and moist, and the chocolate chips are big.
I haven't eaten breakfast, so this is my breakfast.
I know it's not a bad breakfast, and I think your kids will love it. And I think it's really shareable.
Are we
obviously.
Gonna do a 5 or are we gonna do a 6? Let's give it a 6.
I think it's a 6.
6. All right.
I think it's a 6. 6 Victor Geist for the giant cookie. All right. Let's sandwich the matcha in there. All right. So we're doing the Matcha Horchata next. It's the SoCal favorite, made with rice, condensed milk, vanilla, cinnamon, and matcha tea.
Let's take the lid off so we can both use our own straws. Oh no. The tightness of this lid, I can tell is going to be a disaster for me. You're probably in a better position. There you go. No problem for eating. Seasoned pro. You're pro already.
All right.
Go first.
I'm going to stir it just a little bit because it looks like there's some matcha. Stir before enjoying because matcha likes to settle.
It's especially important with that next drink.
Yeah.
Good God.
Matcha likes to settle. Okay.
Ooh, I feel that horchata. It's pretty nice.
So
really...
you have to like matcha, I think.
Yeah.
And as someone who does I drink matcha lattes pretty frequently, and the horchata just like brings that sweetness in without being overly sweet. It's like sweet in a natural way.
The horchata really is the star, right? I'm not getting the things I don't like about matcha is it tends to be pretty powerful if you mix it with a lot of stuff, and it's not here. Somehow that horchata has
neutralized
incorporated somehow so that it has smoothed it out. I think this is a 7.
For as far as matcha lattes go, this is a 7.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Probably will drink more of this
Horchata
later.
is the magic ingredient.
We'll definitely have more of that later.
All right. This one looks terrifying.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it up, though, so they can see it is separated into 3 distinct layers.
Oh, the label's covering it. Maybe spin it just a little
sorry.
bit. No, you're good. There you go.
It has separated into 3 distinct layers. I assume we're supposed to stir this up, or it could turn brown when we stir it all together. I don't know.
So I believe this is the 6.
I told you, I'm not good at that.
This is a 16 ounce. It comes in 2 sizes. So I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the price of the matcha. That's $12 and it only comes in that size. This is the Paradise Tea Lemonade. It's house-made lemonade, lavender syrup, and hibiscus cooler tea. So those are your 3 levels. You have tea, then lemonade, then syrup. The 16 ounce is $7, so this one was $7, and then the 20 ounce is $8.50.
So, just a quick comment. Because Disney has a straw problem. The paper straws. This is a compostable and renewable straw, but it feels like a real straw here. Why don't they use these everywhere? If these are...
They're more expensive
they?
than paper straws. Also, I suggested the agave ones.
Yeah, I like those.
But they're also more expensive than paper straws.
All right, we're going to stir this up. I'm going to start at the bottom. Oh, it's just too full. I'm going to take a little off the top.
Take a little off the top.
I used to say that to the barber, and now I need everything on top I can get. Is it kind of mixed in now? Is it?
The lemonade is, but the
Syrup
is
is just collecting on the bottom.
Syrup is still hanging out down there.
All right. This is going to have to do. You go first.
Okay.
Okay. I plugged the bottom of the straw with that syrup.
Okay.
So
Drink
get
from
a
the top.
clean drink from the middle. Because that tasted like a hair salon.
Ooh.
It tastes like a hair salon smells, whatever that smells. Now from the middle, this is good. But I'm really getting lemonade mostly.
I'm also mostly getting lemonade. I think that tea is mixing in well. Again, these are two things I drink really frequently. I love an iced tea lemonade, especially the passion tea one. So this kind of tastes like a version of that with the raspberry. It is sweet, though, I will have to say.
Raspberry or passion fruit? Is that?
This one's
agave
raspberry.
syrup?
Yeah.
Raspberry?
Let me get the full list. Okay. Lavender syrup, hibiscus cooler tea.
Hibiscus cooler tea. Okay.
And that floral note is in there, I think.
Yeah.
And then, the lavender syrup.
It's pretty tart.
That's why it smells. You said it smells like a hair salon because it's lavender.
Yeah.
It's lavender syrup.
Yeah.
I'd say like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think it's a 5.
Okay.
I think it's good, not great.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't know if it was supposed to stay in those layers, but I don't think so.
I think it's just for presentation, and then
It should have been like the
stir it
shaker
up.
salad. They
The
serve it
shaker
in a
salad.
shakeable cup.
Get it all stirred up there.
All right, well, that's it from Sketchpad.
5
We have
for
one
this.
place left, and it's Trader Sam's. You save that for last.
Save the best for last.
Okay, we're out here on Tangaroa Terrace. Trader Sam's has 3 new drinks for Halloween. It's loud. There's a child's birthday party next to us.
Yeah.
There's blenders going off, but we're going to do the best we can. And we have a special treat for everyone who stuck this long through the video. All the way from Florida, we have Allie. She's here in town for Oogie Boogie Bash. So, of course, we invited her to join us. Hello, Allie.
Hello.
All right, where do you want to start, Eden?
I feel like we could do the deep ocean water because this is kind of the blue
Deep ocean
curacao
water.
one. And it's Buffalo Trace bourbon, blue curacao, Campari, grapefruit sherbet syrup, and lemon juice and bitters.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Lots in there. It's a lot going on.
I feel like we should mix it.
Campari owns Wild Turkey. Why don't they use Wild Turkey instead of using Buffalo Trace? I don't know. I guess they're not at that level of
Fanciness.
specialization.
Their vendors aren't
Yeah.
on their recipe game, I guess.
All right, I've started about as good as I can.
I'm just gonna do the.
Ladies first.
That Campari is really coming through. That's my major flavor is Campari in there.
No.
Yeah, no, this is bad.
Nope.
This might be what ocean water tastes like when it's really deep. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like kind of salty,
Way
kind
too
of
bitter.
dry,
Way
kind
too
of
bitter.
bitter. There are bitters in there, but there's way too much of it. I don't taste the bourbon, and I know some people like that, but like,
My tongue is getting numb.
Yeah.
Is your tongue getting numb?
yeah.
That's just a me thing.
Feels dry.
Also, the
It's weird.
grapefruit sherbet is not sweet at all. You'd think that there being sherbet, a part of that syrup makes there a little bit of sweetness, and it's just grapefruit. Like
Yeah,
No, this
not a
is
fan.
a 1.
Yeah, that's
that's
terrible.
a 1. I
1
would
out of
not
7.
get that again. All right, let's mix it up then with this guy.
I'm gonna put this over here. Let the people in. Can you move that down out of the camera view?
Yes, I
There you go.
can. So this is the Dark Prince of the Night, D''Night. This is Zacpa rum, Ed Dorado 8 rum. Oh, sorry, Ed Dorado 8 rum, sweet vermouth, Amaro Montenegro, Canton ginger liqueur, and bitters.
That's a lot of ingredients for this much.
Yeah, it's like a
of
shot
drink.
of random brown. Okay.
All right.
Looks like an old fashioned without ice, like a straight up
Yeah.
old fashioned, but obviously the rum is gonna.
But it's rum, not bourbon, so it's not bad. Shocking little first taste. It's very strong.
Oh, I like it.
I love that.
That's good.
This is,
I would drink that.
Yeah.
all the notes are perfect.
Smooth,
I think it
that's super
complements
smooth.
itself.
Yep.
It's smooth, but you can taste it's very strong.
And whatever that
But it goes down easy.
the ginger liqueur is just at the end, but I feel like it's a nice
Perfect.
little bite
That's
on there.
really, really well done.
And the rums are blended well with the liqueurs, not too sweet, not too direct.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a 7.
that one's good.
7? Yeah, 7.
1 to 7 is quite a jump.
7 out of
but
7. Yeah, from a 1 to a 7.
All right.
Like that one movie where the girl had glasses and then when she was a nerd and no one noticed her and then she took them off and she was the hottest girl in school.
Oh, yeah,
I think there's quite a few teen
Rachel Lee
movies
Cook.
like
I
that.
forget
Rachel Lee
what it's
Cook,
called. I
yep.
forget the
Oh,
movie,
what's it
but
called?
yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is in
Yeah,
there too.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
We went from a 1 to a 7. All right.
All right, this is the last one. This is Cursed Caffeine. So it's Herradura Reposado Tequila, another Amara Montenegro, Mr. Black Cold Brew Coffee Liqueur, agave syrup, and chocolate bitters. So my guess is like it's a take on like an espresso martini a little bit, but with tequila instead.
By the way, that movie was She's All That, wasn't
She's All
it?
That.
Yeah.
Yep, that is the movie.
Just realized you're like
Takes me a
not in
minute.
the frame.
I'm getting old.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the espresso martini with the tequila. I like this new trend that we're doing. It's good.
I don't even taste tequila. I know it's there, but because the espresso kind of masks it, it doesn't have that distinctive tequila flair.
Oh, it's good. Not a 7 good. I'd say that's a 6.
No, it's not a 7, but
give that a
I don't know. What do you
6.
think, Eden?
I think it's pretty good. I like that the espresso isn't overpowered by the sweet that's in there, but it's still like a layered level. It's kind of like a cold brew with a little bit of sweetness and then just a dash
Tiny
of
bit
tequila.
of tequila at the end.
And a tiny
Yep.
bit of tequila on the end. So
I'm with Allie. I think it's a 6.
I'm here
Yeah.
for 6.
All right, we end on a 6 and a 7. Not half that,
that.
and we get Allie special appearance. So, what could make this day any better? I don't know. Except I have a red eye flight to catch, and we'll see you at Food and Wine. In a
Food and
couple
wine
days.
and
That's a
more
wrap,
chaos.
I guess.
That's right, Eden. You did great. Please thumbs up for Eden. Good job in the chat to Eden. I think this is a great, strong debut. You're going to see her a lot more. And,
snap
you'll
for
see-
Eden.
Yeah. And then you'll see Allie and I a lot more back in Florida too.
Yep.
So. All right, thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.